Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony Speaks Morning Show. I'm Tony T with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, giving live replays for today's card. And on today's card, we'll have picks from college football, 2 bowl games. Note the early start time for the first one, 5 Eastern Time. Also, we got a couple from the NBAs. We're getting back to regular season scheduling here as we got through the NBA Cup. College basketball with a pretty big card as well, on the ice as well. So, guys, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. Really helps to build up our audience. Also, set notifications, being notified with our live shows, 5 live shows over our network, guys. So lots of great content from our cappers delivering live shows. And we'll also interact with us in the chat as well. What we'll do here is we'll introduce the cappers and get right to the picks as we don't mess around here on the Tony Speaks Morning Show. Let's say, Alessandro, what's going on?
Nothing much. Man, those Blackhawks yesterday, difference between a mega winning day and a losing day. 2 and 3 there, plus 200 on the money line with the Blackhawks. They're up 2-0 whole game, an ugly third period to let that one go like that. But still up on the week, about a unit, so 50-50 really. Trying to get a little bit more in the green here, but ready to fire for today.
That's fire for D&D. Let's go to Chris. Chris, what's going on?
Well, not much. Coming off a 0-2 day there, had the Spurs. They couldn't hang, and then dropped college basketball. We did get 3 from the hit list on the goal scorers, so that was a nice silver lining there. Just ready to get to it.
Let's get to it indeed. Let's go out to DeAndre. What's going on?
I'm doing good. Coming off Taco Tuesday, best bet with Jacksonville State. Looking forward to keep it rolling in today. So let's do it. Money making Wednesday.
Yeah. I'm calling for 2-0 day here at Jacksonville State as well. Had that late night UC San Diego getting the job done there. So
okay.
Look forward to get this rolling here, guys. We're out ready to give you our free play today. Just a reminder, if you click the link in the description, you'll get right on over to Tony's Picks, and you'll be able to find our premium plays up there over at the Tony Speaks YouTube, Tony Speaks channel, I should say, as well as our website, Best Bets and More. So check us out over on Tony Speaks for our Best Bets and More. So get on over and sign up. So let's go ahead. Let's get the show underway. We'll get started here with action here from college football, the 2 bowl games. Just note the early start time here. Old Dominion USF. We'll get it started here. We're seeing here South Florida laying 3. There's 2.5s popping up, total 51.5. The note there is both starting quarterbacks have opted out of this game. Louisiana and Delaware head-to-head here. We see Louisiana here. They don't like to be called Lafayette. They want to be called Louisiana. There are 3. There's some 2. There's a 2 out there, 2.5 out there. So do your line shop in total 62.5. Take a look at the weather in these games. These are both outdoor games over in the USF game in Old Dominion. Looks like it'll be 72 degrees, light wind. And in Delaware and Louisiana, I believe that's Mobile, Alabama, if I'm not mistaken, 58 degrees, 6-mile-per-hour wind. So it doesn't look to be bad football weather at all here in today's game. So we get started here with Alessandro.
I like both games total-wise. I like the under in the first game. No Colton Joseph, no Byron Brown. Gaston Moore is going to go for South Florida, a redshirt senior. 4 years at Tennessee, a little bit more experienced than the redshirt freshman Quinn Heinickel for Old Dominion. Either way, I don't see either quarterback doing anything spectacular as the guys that they're replacing here. I like the under 52. South Florida, pretty solid defense, can turn the ball over. Under 52 in the first bowl game, and then the second bowl game, I'll go the opposite. I like the over 62. Obviously, a Lunch Winfield, a great dual threat quarterback, almost 700 yards rushing this year. They may try to play a little keep away from Delaware and their pass-happy offense. Mitakuchi, 3,500 yards passing this year. Delaware trying to get the first bowl win in FBS history here for this school. Plenty of motivation there. I think the over, though, is the better play in that second game.
Yeah, from Alessandro. Just note here that the head coach for USF was hired by Auburn. Alec Golesh is hired by Auburn. Won't be there for that game there. So we move on over to Chris.
Yeah, only one I'm looking at here, Old Dominion, South Florida. I'm going to take South Florida to cover this one here. I just think they get it done against Old Dominion, regardless if we're without both quarterbacks there. I just think they come in here and take this one.
Yeah, with Chris, on over to DeAndre.
Yeah, in this Louisiana versus Delaware game, I got to ride with my Louisianas. Delaware gave up 59 points to a not good Liberty team. Delaware defense hasn't been good. I think my Raging Cajuns can do damage on the ground. UL won 4 straight games after starting 2-6. So I think they want to end their season off on a good note.
There you go from DeAndre, Louisiana. We're usually seeing them in the Superdome, all right? They're usually in the New Orleans Bowl, but not this year for Louisiana. I'll tell you what I think about these games here. Yeah, I'm going to go with the USF. I think overall they've got enough playing experience from their playmakers, even though they have a lot of opt-outs, but some of those guys are backups there for the Bulls. Of course, we talked about the Bulls being without their head coach, but again, the Monarchs here, their strength is really running the football, and the Bulls have done a good job of stopping the run. ODU, 118th in the nation in red zone, and now you're going with a backup. So I can only look at USF in that spot. Looks like I'm maybe button heads here with DeAndre. I'm going to go with Delaware here to get it done. Mobile, Alabama will be played outdoors. Delaware is thrown for 300 yards or greater in 4 of their past 5 games. The passing game offensively, defensively has struggled the final few games for the Raging Cajuns. So look at Delaware in that spot. All right, let's continue here on the Tonix Morning Show as we move on over to the NBA for today. 2 games on the card here for today. So let's take a look here at the injury reports as we get back into the regular season action here for the NBA. And of course, both games today will be at the same time for some reason. I don't know. I don't know why, but they're going to do it. Let's see. We've got Cavs and Bulls. I think one of these will be on NBA TV today. We've got the Cavs anywhere between 4.5 and 5.5 in these books. Total 242.5. The 243s are gone now. This game looks to be coming down. The total bet down a little bit here in this one. Grizzlies at Timberwolves, and in this one we've got the Timberwolves favored at home 7.5, total 230.5. We'll look at the injury report here for these games. For the Cavaliers side, no Merrill, no Mobley, no Nance, no Strus. For Chicago, Justice Sunmo is questionable. Memphis and Minnesota. For the Memphis side, Edey, Jerome, Concard, Pippen, Small, Spencer out. Clark and Morant questionable. On the Timberwolves side, we have no Conley. Edward is showing up as questionable. He's been showing up on this injury report a few times here. He's iffy here, dealing with the foot. It's that foot soreness again. He's missed the past 2 games for Minnesota, so he's day-to-day here for the Timberwolves, dealing with that foot soreness situation there. We start with Alessandro.
First game here, Cleveland and Chicago. I like the Bulls plus the 5. I am seeing a 4.5 now. Just those pieces being out for the Cavaliers, I don't want to back them here and lay anything. Recent, though, 2-10 ATS-wise for the Bulls. They've been struggling. Started out the gate hot, taking everybody's money. Now they're taking everybody's money if you're betting on them. But I actually think we can go to them here in this spot. No Mobley's a big deal to me. I think Buzelis and Vucevic could have a good night. I'll take the plus 5.5. And Ron Hahn likes the money line as well. I'll ride that with him. And then Memphis and Minnesota. I like the Grizzlies here as well, plus 7.5. Even if Anthony Edwards does wind up going, I still think there's plenty of young pieces on this Grizzlies squad. Would have liked the Zach Edey. He's not going to play in this one. I think Jock Landale on his rebounds, that's live, that prop. Jaren Jackson has been out on the wing, really, not really banging down low. But I still think him, and if Morant plays, they'll have a solid night scoring. Possible over type game as well. But really, I'd rather just have the plus 7.5 with the Grizzlies.
Here we go here from Alessandro. Move on over to Chris.
Yeah, definitely taking my Grizzlies. Well, you can get it at 7.5, depending on who plays and not. But I still think the Grizzlies are going to cover a lot better than the Timberwolves do. So I think they'll be able to keep it at least close, if not come in here, maybe get the upset. We'll see if Anthony Edwards plays. But regardless, I'll still take the 7.5. They're 8. Whatever you can get with the Grizzlies, get it. And then I'll take under 241.5 this Cavs-Bulls game. I just think there's too many pieces missing with the Cavs to really get up and down on that. So I'll take the under in that one.
Yeah, from Chris. Next up, DeAndre.
Yeah, I'm gonna be with Alessandro on the Bulls, man. I think this is the perfect spot to take the Bulls. At home where they play their best ball at. I think everybody gonna want to try to fade them because of their recent play. But in those spots they would land points, and we don't really want to lay points with the Bulls. The Cavs haven't been good covering these big point spreads. They lost outright to the Hornets, laying 11.5. They lost outright to the Warriors, laying 8.5, and they lost outright to the Blazers, laying 10.5. So I'm gonna take the Bulls with the points at home.
Yeah, with DeAndre. Tell you what I think here about these games here. I'm going to be looking as well with Memphis here, plus the points. Memphis has really shot the ball well. You take a look over the past 2 weeks here, 49% shooting, 38% from 3, and they're defending here. And the defense has been kind of an issue for Timberwolves over this period of time. giving a 47% shooting, 37% from three. I'll look here at Memphis here to get it done. Minnesota has failed to cover 8 of their past 12. Cleveland and Chicago agree with Chris. I like the under in this game. I think it's a little too many points here. Looking here at this Cleveland team, they've just been shooting miserably. You look over the past couple of weeks, 42% shooting, 27% from three, but they're defending. The Bulls can't make threes here as well over that period of time. Only put up 106 points per game over the past 2 weeks. The Bulls have fallen off, as Solo says here in the chat. Yeah, they've fallen off considerably here. So I'll look at the under here. I think it's a little too inflated. Do your line shopping. There's 241.5. There's 243.5 still out there. Looks like someone's asleep at South Point. They're not moving the number like everybody else has off the opener. All right, make a trip over there, Alessandro, to South Point. Wake them up.
Yep.
you got an under. We got a good value on that under over there. So those are you guys. I can't knock South Point. That's to me the best value in Las Vegas is South Point.
Yep, love South Point. Can't knock them.
Can't knock them at all. All right, let's continue here on the Tony's Morning Show. We got you through NBA. Let's get to the college basketball card here. Yeah, I think San Antonio took a lot of people to the shed yesterday. No doubt about that. Knicks got it done second half. It looked like the Spurs had it early on, but the Knicks definitely are going to be a force this season, no doubt, in the East. All right, let's get to college hoops. Again, this time of the year, what we do is we just ask the cappers, just give us what you got here. We still have some conference games mixed in with some non-conference, still a lot more non-conference. Well, as we get to late December, early January, then we'll start doing the blocks. So in college hoops, we'll start with Alessandro. Just give us what you got.
All right. I'll start off with just saying careful here. Everybody wanting to back this Xavier squad. I'm not sold on them. Obviously not sold on Creighton. They've been, hit or miss. The Oregon win was something to salvage, a decent win for them. This is crunch time, starting to get into conference play. I do like Creighton's spot the next game against Marquette a little bit better at home, but it's getting up to 4 and possibly a 5 with Creighton. I would kind of try to fade the public here everybody seems to be thumping Xavier. I can make a case for Creighton. And then what else? Quinnipiac, I like the minus 120 favorite here against Monmouth. I like the plus 15.5 against UCF here with Mercer. Mercer plus 15.5. And then a Memphis here plus 8.5 against Vandy. That one's going to be a good one here. Undefeated Vanderbilt, little in-state rivalry game here. I expect Memphis to show up. This isn't the best of Memphis teams here under Penny Hardaway, but I still think they can show up here, cover the 9 points. There was a couple more. Lay it with Alabama, not looking to touch South Florida. What's 14 points? That's a big spread, but I think for the right reasons. The Marquette-Georgetown game, both games I could say lean the dog, the +4 with Creighton there against Xavier, and then the +4.5 with Georgetown. Marquette-Creighton play next a couple days from now. Interested to see what goes on in that matchup, but I would take both dogs in those 2 games. And we're almost out of games here. Oh, yeah, the final game, Arizona State, UCLA. I'll take Hurley's squad here, +9. Seems a little bit too much. I can't keep trusting a Sky Clark to shoot, 50-something% from 3. Just uncharacteristic from what he's shown in his college career. Has he turned the jump shot around? I guess maybe, but I don't know. I think Arizona State can keep it in with 9 points.
There we go with Alessandro. Next up over to Chris.
Yeah, going to the South Florida Alabama game. It's the highest total on the board. Looks like 181.5 there. I'm going to take over. I think even if Alabama has to do the heavy lifting there, it's high for a reason. I think they get up and over that or right at it. So I'll take the over there. And Creighton Xavier, I'm going to take the under. Creighton 9-1 to the under there. So I think we see a little bit lower there. Not touching a side on it though. And then another one I'm looking at here, Alabama, A&M, and Ole Miss. You're getting a boatload of points there, about 20. Take it with Alabama, A&M. Ole Miss isn't covering anything, especially big spreads there. So just take the points with A&M.
There we go with Chris on over DeAndre.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Vermont at home. They're in a nice spot. I think Siena played down to their competition. We seen Vermont be competitive at home versus Yale. They lost by 3, but they covered the 6.5. So I'm gonna take Vermont at home. Siena come into this game on a win streak, and they're still the underdog. So I'm gonna take them. Then I'm gonna take Green Bay versus USCB. Green Bay back at home. They was competitive versus Robert Morris. USCB defense is not good on the road, and Green Bay is the better shooting free throw team.
There we go with DeAndre. Tell me anything about some of these games. I'll take the short home favorite with Northern Kentucky here. They've been shooting the ball very well at home. Very strong on the offensive glass. They make their free throws, do a great job of forcing turnovers. But, man, this Oakland team just can't shoot. I know they played a tough schedule, but 349th in the nation in effective field goal shooting. They don't force very many turnovers. They get 37% from three and 60% from two-point distance. This is a bad defensive team here for Oakland. Golden Grizzlies also weak on defensive glass, giving up 50% shooting over the past month. North has been shooting well at home. I'll take Northern Kentucky here in that spot. I like Richmond to get it done against Elon. Elon, 320th in the nation in defensive efficiency. They don't force any turnovers, get 57% shooting inside. They also struggle at the line. This is a Richmond team that secures the basketball, good from two-point and three-point distance, and on the defensive glass, and they defend the three-point line very well. Elon here hitting just 33% from three over the past month, and over that period of time, Richmond is shooting the ball very well at 49% and 41% from three and defending. I'll look at Richmond there. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take Cooley. It's Cooley. I got to take the points in the Big East opener with Georgetown. They secure the basketball, hit 52% inside. Marquette, I don't know what's going on with them. They are not shooting the ball very well at all. 30% from three this year, giving up 50% from two-point distance. And they just needed overtime to beat Valpo by 2 at home in the recent game. And they're a 5-6 team this year, losing at home already to Maryland and Dayton. And Georgetown does have a pretty good true road win at Maryland by 10. And they also beat Clemson at home by 5, their best win of the season. But again, Marquette just not shooting the ball and not defending over the past month. Giving up 48% shooting. A Shaka Smart team. What's going on there? But I'll look at Georgetown there at the plus. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Sports Show. We'll turn our attention to the ice. We've got Alessandro here to cover the ice for us today. A 5-game card knocking off in one block. Kings and Panthers. It's the Panthers, $1.40, total 5.5. Mammoth at Red Wings. Mammoth still on this road trip. We got Detroit here, $1.20, total 6. Hurricanes and Predators. Hurricanes, $1.76, total 6. Jets and Blues. We've got the Jets, $1.45, total 5.5. Our lone late night game has the Devils at Knights. The Knights, $1.77, total 5.5. Over to Alessandro.
I like the Panthers here in this spot against the Kings. I'll start off with that one. Kings, historically, people like to talk about how good they play on the road. They're 1-5 in their last 6 road games. The trend's starting to not hit. And then, recent history as well. They're 7-3 against this Panther squad. I think the Panthers show up here, get this win against the Kings squad that's kind of beaten them here last couple seasons. I think they get it done here at home, -135. You could go in regulation, a little bit better price. You don't have to lay as much juice, but I like the Panthers. I'm going to the Mammoth here on a back-to-back spot. They have dominated the Red Wings 8-1-1 the last 10 games against Detroit. Detroit playing a little bit of some good hockey, though. I still think this is a Mammoth spot, this young team on a back-to-back. I'm not scared to, back here. Plus 105, I would like a little bit more plus money, but, yeah, I like the Mammoth. Scary game here, Jets and Blues. Blues just not a team you want to bet on consistently here. I do think this is a spot, though, we go to them. I think everybody's on the Jets here. Just obviously the better team, but not playing well either. Jets are, 1-7 in their last 8 road games. Blues are brutal at home, 6-12 in their last 18 home games. This Blues squad, really hard to back, but I'll take a little plus 125 shot. Obviously, you probably want more plus money, but it would be Blues or pass. And then I'll zip through these last 2 ones here. Hurricanes, Predators. Give me the over in this one. 5 out of the last 6 games between these two teams in Nashville has gone over. Both teams playing good hockey, both 5-1 in the last 6 games. I'll take the over here in Hurricanes in Nashville. And then Golden Knights puck line. Don't want to back the Devils. Struggling to score as of late since Jack Hughes has been out for about a month now. I'll take Golden Knights at home. 6 out of the last 7 games between these two teams in Vegas has gone under. Far travel spot for New Jersey. I can understand why. At the end of the day, I like a 3-0, 4-0 puck line. Vegas Golden Knights win.
There we go with Alessandro. All right, we got you to the NHL and our sports coverage today. Now it's time for our parlay pro segment, where our cappers give it a parlay, team player prop, game of the future. Go back to Alessandro.
I'm actually going to go to college basketball here for my two-teamer. A little Texas flavor. We're going to go Texas-Arlington, UT Arlington here against Stanford. We'll take the 12 points against Stanford, and then we'll take North Texas Mean Green plus the 12 against Santa Clara. A couple Texas teams going out to the West Coast. We'll back them there, each getting 12 points.
There we go here from Alessandro. On over to Chris.
Yeah, I'll give you a couple player props since it's short on the card today. We'll go with Dylan Larkin as an anytime goal scorer, and we'll go Brad Marchand with the Panthers, anytime goal scorer.
Here we go with Chris. On over to DeAndre.
Yeah, we're going to take the Bulls plus the points. We're going to take the Raging Cajuns and take Vermont, 3-teamer.
There we go here from DeAndre. Give me my 3-teamer for today. I'm going to go with the under in the Cavaliers and Bulls. I'll also go here with the Marquette here with the Georgetown plus the points plus the 5. I'll also go with the USF laying the number here in the college against Old Dominion there in college football. All right, we got you through our parlay purple segment. Now it's time to see what our cappers have for sale over at Tony's Picks, heading into a big week of action with bowl games, NFL coming up. Got NFL on Saturday this week as well. NBA, college hoops, NHL, all these sports overlapping. Let's see what's rolling over at Tony's Picks. See what Alessandro has for sale. Alessandro's been red hot from the NFL this year, posting some really good numbers here based on $100 unit wager size. So, Alessandro, what do you have for sale over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, the long-term pass subscribers see a couple of the picks I have in these college games and a hockey game I have as well. But I do have a Wednesday best bet for you guys to hop on for $19 there. But yes, long-term is the way. A 3-day, a 7-day, even a 30-day pass gets you a lot more value. You get all the late steam action, all the alerts updated to you immediately. And then I'm going to push the 2-for-1 capper promotion that we always try to get you guys on here. 2 cappers working for you for the price of 1. You can't beat it. And then using that Tony T discount code at checkout, you'll get 15% off. A lot of action. We're up on the week, about a unit. It's been 50-50 too, but when we're touching that plus money, it always seems to work out. So, yeah, touch the plus money. Hop on board with the 7-day pass at least. A lot of action coming up this weekend as well. We got bowl games, NFL football, etc. So, yeah. Let's make some money.
That's right, guys. Go with Alessandro over at Tony's Picks. See the best bet on the board. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must earn a profit amount purchased is credit back to your account for site credits. That's profit guaranteed. Get on board with Alessandro over at Tony's Picks. Long-term subscriptions are the way to go, as Alessandro said. So get signed up. All right, let's see what's rolling over at Tony's Picks right now. We'll see what Chris has for sale for today's card. Chris, what you got?
All right, guys, got your best bet in NBA, best bet in college basketball tonight. You guys hop on something long-term here. It's Wednesday. If you get 7, you get all the way through the weekend and some of next week. You could do 30-day. We're going to get a lot of bowl action there, get you all that. You guys know I cover college and NFL football and college and NBA basketball. So hop on something there with me and get on there. You'll get all the early action there. You'll get the late steam as these numbers are changing. You'll get that action as well long term. 2-for-1 capper, 2 people put money in your pocket makes a lot of sense. Tell you that every day I'm here. So hook up with 2 people there. You see who's hot, you see who's doing well. And then don't forget the promo code Tony T at checkout. Save it at 15%.
That's right, guys. Got to go with Chris over at Tony's Picks. See the best bets on the board as well as a long-term subscription. So get on board with Chris over at Tony's Picks. Promo code Tony T saves you that 15% off. All right, let's see what's rolling over at Tony's Picks right now with DeAndre, who's been on a tear here for the year. Fantastic numbers here from DeAndre. DeAndre, these are based on a $100 unit wager size. So, DeAndre, what do you have for sale over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, I got my best bet over at Tony'sPicks.com. Like I said, we 2-0 so far this week. Just trying to keep it rolling, trying to stay hot. Check out Alessandro on the live show, his live show. Then come over to Night Moves. We're breaking the games down for y'all midnight, trying to get y'all the best numbers, the best lines. Pair one of us up. Use the code Tony T at checkout for 15%. I appreciate all the love, all the support. Check out Ride, the live dangle at noon. So we got it going right now, So appreciate y'all for the opportunity.
That's right, guys. Yeah, boys. DeAndre over at Tony's Picks. Great year for DeAndre. 1,454 units of profit. That's all based on $100 unit wager size. You can verify those numbers. Just go to our handicapper page. You can see all our results here that are documented. All of the 259 plays that DeAndre's put up since he's come on the site, showing great results here. So get on board with DeAndre. Long-term subscriptions are the way to go as well with DeAndre. You'll get all his plays. He's ready to roll here for this card on Wednesday. And, of course, the long-term subscriptions are the way to go. When you get a 3-day, 7-day, or a 1-month all sports pass from DeAndre, you'll have all of his plays, even the plays that he's reserved just for long-term subscribers. So get on board. And, of course, 2-point capper promotion. You could pair up DeAndre with your favorite capper with the 2-point capper promotion. So go ahead and get signed up. All right, guys, have a best bet for you right now up on the board from Tony's Picks. Also got a play for you from NBA as well. So 2 plays for me right now over at Tony's Picks. So go ahead and get signed up and match me up with your favorite cappers with the 2-for-1 capper promotion. All right, with you here, Tony's Picks morning show here at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. You guys make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. We got a great YouTube channel. Head on over there, type Tony's Picks in the search console, and you'll find our channel here, our live stream up there for you as well. Of course, we've got ready to roll here. Let me just refresh it. We've got some more content being produced as we speak. Let's see what we got going on right now. Okay, got my compilation videos up there on the top with the comp videos. Props are up there today. From the props, we got Alessandro and Chris's hit list up there. Alessandro with props as well from the NHL today. So check those out on our prop playlist. Also, our shorts coming in for you. We'll have NFL as we hit NFL starting tomorrow with Seattle and LA. That'll be filled up tomorrow with picks. College football picks up there. We're ready to roll with the bowl games. I've got some up there. We also have, it's more of the content there from some of the cappers. As you move through it, you'll see DeAndre and Ramon, Alessandro in there with the bowl coverage, ready to go. Ramon in there as well. NBA ready to go today with our coverage. College basketball is hot in this playlist. So I've got it covered, as well as Ramon and DeAndre. Alessandro with his college basketball today. So we're really filled up in this playlist today. Hockey, the full game card from Ramon. Also, as you move through our playlist, you'll see plays here from Alessandro, 5 NHL plays for you. So we're locked and loaded with these cards. 5 picks, videos, shorts, and more. We're ready to go here for this big card here on Wednesday. And, of course, hit that subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. And, of course, Alessandro, you come in live here every day here at midnight Eastern time. It's the Look Ahead show, getting ahead of those line moves.
Yes, Monday through Saturday, or Monday through Sunday, actually, we'll go 9 p.m. on the West Coast, 12 p.m. midnight on the East Coast. Give you guys injury updates, try to get ahead of these line moves. Look Ahead shows, what we call it here. Been going along pretty well. The end of the show parlays I always try to give out as well, so go check out the show, guys. Lots of content on this channel here for Tony's Picks. We also, have the night moves right after that. Rod's Daily Dangle will be coming up in a couple hours here for the hockey breakdown. Obviously, the morning show. So much, content on this Tony's Picks.com. But, excited to be a part of it.
That's right. Great to have Alessandro here. Check him out on the Look Ahead show here as he rolls it off here Sunday through Friday. It looks like we'll roll it off there. So, guys, check it out there at midnight Eastern and at 9 p.m. Pacific. Live free picks from Alessandro, also broken down into videos for you as well. Of course, Chris, your hit list has been a very popular feature here on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel. Everybody just go up to the playlist. They'll find it there. That hit list ready to roll.
Yeah, ready to roll today. Got you 4 picks out there. Did not touch that. Excuse me. Did not touch the Jets Blues game. Nothing matched my system. So couldn't get you a goal score from there. But you got 4 others. You got 2 on here. So that should get you pretty taken care of today. We are less than 100 days away from the home run hit list because it's 100 days. It's about 99 days till baseball. So be ready for that one. That will be a separate hit list. You guys know I love that one. We cashed over 220 home runs last year. We're going to double that this year, hopefully. Get better. But anyway, as long as I've got data, you guys will have a video every day on either touchdown scores or goal scores for hockey. Still not touching NBA. It's kind of still just all over the place. So you guys are going to get hockey and football at the moment, and then you'll get baseball in a couple of months, and we'll just keep putting it out there.
That's right, guys. So check out Chris's hit list up there, up on the channel. A lot of great content there over at Tony's Picks YouTube channel there. And of course, no, he does not cover international baseball, by the way, even though there's international and Australian league going on Wait for the Major League Baseball. The hit list will come up, folks. Some of you degenerates out there. All right. Let's see. DeAndre, of course, you've got the Night Move show. We catch you and Ramon here every day at midnight at 3 a.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, Night Moves, man. It's been a good experience. It's been a good experience. Y'all show up and y'all deliver. Y'all come and give us dialogue with the games, so that's appreciative. Like I said, just thankful for the opportunity. Thank you, Mr. Tony T. Shout out Chris. Shout out Alessandro. Shout out the team full of cappers, man. We putting in work each and every day for y'all guys. Y'all just got to keep showing up so we could deliver for y'all. I want to catch a show with Alessandro one day. Just see how we both collide with each other. So y'all just thank y'all for the support, man. Check us out at TonySpeaks.com and just let's make it a winning day, man. I appreciate all the love and the support.
That's right, guys. Check it out here. Night Moves with Alessandro and Night Moves here with DeAndre and Ramon here. Check out the replays. Corey, you'll see two formats here. Look for the phone. If you're on a phone, we deliver the shows in simulcast with the landscape view and the phone view. So if you're on a phone, look for that little phone icon and watch it that way for the best viewing experience. And of course, if you're on a tablet or a laptop or a desktop, the landscape will be your best format. So we got a simulcast, and of course, you can just look for that phone. If you're on the phone, get the best viewing experience there. So check us out. A lot of great content on the Tony's YouTube channel. All of my videos are on both formats now. We've got them in the short format, and we also have them in landscape to deliver you the best viewing experience. So whatever format you're on, check us out here on the Tony Picks YouTube channel. All right, guys, with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. It is the Tony Picks Morning Show. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. It really helps us build up our audience if you would. Any closing thoughts from anybody before we close it out?
Best of luck to everybody.
That's right, guys.
Good luck, everybody.
Best of luck. Just going to catch up here with some of the folks here in the chat. Stay tuned. Rod at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Daily Dangle with some hockey coverage for you guys here. And then happy hour a little later on there. Thunder here. Yeah, from Jorge checking in with his comments about the Thunder. Yep, Rod getting some love in the chat as well.
Rod just said Ewers will be starting instead of Tua.
Okay, there you go. So they're going to sit down Tua. There's some news breaking right now.
Quinn Ewers from Texas?
I think you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. I don't like either quarterback, so.
Ewers was bad at Texas, man.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. Maybe we can turn it around in the NBA. Shout out to Cal Dog. Better luck next year here up there for you. 99-day countdown to baseball.
Shout out Chris, man. He put in that work for y'all on the hit list, man. Before I was here, I used to go watch his hit list videos, and I'm like, man, this guy knew what he's doing.
That's right. Check it out there. And, of course, Quinn Ewers this week against the Bengals. There you go. Well, it's time to, as a matter of fact, I forgot to bring up this angle here. And I used to talk about it every year, but we saw it hit again last year. In NFL, take the living over the dead. Look at how many of the big favorites covered last week. So we're at that time of the year where you look for the living to beat the dead. And the living took care of it. Other than the Colts, all the dead teams.
I was about to literally say, unless Phillip Rivers is playing quarterback.
We know what time it is.
So keep an eye on those living versus dead angles there. All right, that's going to do it for the show, guys. Make it a winning one. We're going to wait. Goodbye, guys. You guys make it a winning one. We're back tomorrow here on the Tony This Morning Show.